So there's three areas of your life that you might not even realize are impacted tremendously when you awaken your style intentionally. And what I mean by that is focusing on your style and how you show up and making decisions with a specific goal in mind. So it's getting clear on what you want to create in your life and then who you get to be to actually bring it to fruition. So it's essentially making decisions as your future self. And it's from that place that you get to create your style. Who is that person that has already achieved these goals? Because that clarity will impact, number one, your income. Yes, when you start showing up as the person who already is the CEO of a business earning 7 figures, 8 figures, whatever it is that you desire, then you become an energetic match for this to actually come to fruition. Quality attracts quality. And you get to start treating yourself as that 7-figure, 8-figure business owner before anyone else is going to invest in you to grow you to that level. Just imagine if you showed up to a meeting with potential investors wearing a sloppy t-shirt and jeans and you're asking for $500,000, right? Do you really think they're going to invest that money in you? Or do you really think, you're showing up to a client meeting not really feeling great and you're asking them to invest in you? People within 3 seconds are already making a judgment of you, and it's based on how you're showing up in the physical. So, or are you walking into a meeting, right, wearing a power blazer, whatever your power piece is, wearing that piece that makes you feel like that CEO, right? Like that 7-figure, 8-figure business owner. And from that place, asking for someone to invest in you, because that just took you up a notch, right? That commands a whole new level of respect from others. And it's from that place that they're going to want to invest in you, right? So you get to think of it like that. And I oftentimes hear like, oh, once I hit the 7 figures, once I hit the 8 figures, then I'll revamp my wardrobe. But no. You get to do that now. And it's not about revamping your whole wardrobe and spending a ton of money, especially if you're in the place of attracting in money, right? It's about getting clear on what's one piece, what are 2 pieces that you can own right now that will allow you to feel like that person, right? That will elevate your energy, that will elevate your frequency to then attract it in. Okay, so number 1, your income. Number 2, it greatly impacts your relationships. So when you learn to love yourself and accept yourself and treat yourself with respect, that's what you're gonna get back from others. So we're always teaching people how to treat us based on how we show up, how we talk to ourselves, the decisions that we're making. Right? Life is literally a mirror. So how you treat yourself is exactly how others are going to treat you. So when you move from that place of self-love, self-respect, when your inner essence is being reflected through your clothes, you respect yourself enough to get dressed, to put on something that feels really good, then that's exactly what you're going to command back from others. And also, think of it this way. When you have this self-love, this clarity, you're no longer judging yourself. You're no longer thinking like, oh my gosh, this is awful. What am I wearing? There's stains on my shirt. It's not about you anymore. And you have a greater capacity to see other people, to acknowledge other people, to pour into other people. When you walk into a room, you're not worried about being judged. And so you're actually able to be present, to notice the people around you, to have deeper conversations. And so that's what you're going to attract in. Presence, deeper conversations. Again, life is a mirror. And when you show up 100% as you, you're going to attract 100% from other people. And the third area that might surprise you when you level up your style with intention is your health. Your health is greatly impacted. So when you actually start wearing pieces that make you feel good, then your desire to take care of yourself strengthens. So instead of waiting to lose the 10 pounds before you actually wear clothes that you like, no. And you don't have to go buy a whole new wardrobe right now, especially if you are on a health journey, yet have a couple pieces that when you put them on, you feel great because you're telling yourself you deserve it. Like you deserve to feel good in this body, even if you're on a journey to change your body in some way. And it's from that place, like that place where you actually accept yourself now and you're not making yourself wrong. That's where I actually see a lot of clients start to lose the weight really fast because there's no more resistance. Again, there's no more judgment. It's like, no, it's okay. It's okay. I'm allowing myself to feel good in my clothes. I'm allowing myself to show up and feel good. And in that, again, something shifts. You see yourself differently. You start treating yourself differently. And it really does enhance your health. And it's not just about your physical health. It's also about your mental and emotional health. So during the pandemic, when a lot of my clients were kind of slipping back into loungewear, pajamas, I mean, we all did it. I did it too. And there's nothing wrong with loungewear, right? It has a place. Yet, if it goes on for too long and, you kind of start to lose yourself. So what I saw was when clients would come back to me like, hey, something's got to shift. I'm not feeling good. And we'd get them back in their clothes, back feeling good. We'd recreate their style vision, create some new outfits. Immediately, their productivity shot up. Their fatigue went down. They started feeling like themselves again. And in that, their income started to increase. Their relationships started to change. You see how this all works together? It all works hand in hand. So it's not just about your physical health. It's also your mental and emotional health that changes when you start to pour love into yourself and when you start to intentionally dress in a way that feels really good and feels like the man, the woman that you're becoming. It really does elevate your energy. It impacts your mood. I mean, there's so many studies that have been done on this and the power of clothing. We can go even deeper and talk about color and chakras and energy, but I'll save that for another day. So again, the 3 areas of your life that you might not even realize are greatly impacted when you elevate your style: your income, your relationships, and your health. So if you are ready to awaken your style, if you're ready to strengthen any areas of your life and you don't know how, then let's talk, because I am here to guide the way. The reality is you do know your true style. It's within you. It's just buried. It's just maybe there's some resistance, there's some limiting beliefs, there's some, societal pressures that are all just like mounting and hiding it from view. Or maybe you just haven't been intentional and you've never sat down to ask yourself like, hey, what is my true style? What is my style vision? What is my future self wearing? What are my future goals, right? That's the whole process that you get to go through to start showing up intentionally to really impact and elevate all these areas of your life. So let me know. I would love to know in the comments, was this helpful? What landed? Was this impactful? Let me know. And as always, go forth stylishly.